Bitch record.
And this bitch is recording. There we go.
Woo!
Woohoo! Okay. So, here we are. My page is still on this page. Let's go over there. There's our title page. So, to anybody watching this video, you have now noticed that I have all of our avatar pictures down on the bottom instead of the top where I prefer them, and that is because Roll20 did something to fuck it all up. And now, when they're up here, these little windows go behind them, so I can't see what they say. That wasn't working for me, so I put them back on the bottom. I did make them smaller, because, I mean, I'm the only one with a live picture anyway, and I don't really need to see what I'm doing. So I'm cool. Okay. Let's step into our little recap and find out where we are and what's going on. Okay. Even the immortal kindred don't last forever. Sunlight, fire, decapitation. There are ways to destroy them. The spines of the cactus, in their 21 years of unlife, have experienced more horror than most kindred twice their age. From the cold-blooded murder of a stripper behind Noche Vita, to being trapped in an RV trailer while their friend's hand was cut off, and to the torture of Craig and the rescue of Emily. What they haven't experienced so far is the true loss of someone close to them. But death comes for everyone, even the monsters of the night, and this is the story of how the spines of the cactus were forced to learn that the dead can die again, that they do die again, that the final death is indeed something to fear. The night is a dangerous place with enemies in every shadow. Sometimes they even look like friends. Nowhere is safe. Danger is all around you. War has come to the kindred of El Paso. While the kindred slept, the Sabbat started their assault. 2 bombs, both set in the late hours, struck primary targets. The Rose Hotel, once the state of Elysium for the kindred of El Paso, has once again drawn the enemy's attention, as has the Sun City Bank building near the airport, the seat of Prince Goldman's court and primary offices of the local Ventru clan, and that was before the sunset. Since then, the Sabbat have launched their attack at 6 separate locations. 3 of them were construction sites, where blood-frenzied monsters climbed out of the earth to attack and feed on the people of the area. The others are 2 local super Walmarts. One was on the west side, and the other near the Cielo Vista Mall, which is the big mall of the city. The city's got a couple of malls, but that's the main deal one. Chaos has ensued, where hundreds of people have been attacked by, or at least witnessed, a blood-starved monster feasting on innocents. In addition, 3 parked cars were outside the abandoned motel that the spines of the cactus have been using as a home base. The spines gathered as quickly as they could and dispatched the monsters that emerged from their trunks with lead and fire. These attacks are not on any significant Camarilla or Anarch holding. They are a distraction, but they're one that can't be ignored. These assaults have broken the masquerade, and the chaos needs to be cleaned up quickly. Not only do the frenzied shovelheads need to be dealt with immediately, but the humans that have witnessed them are a different kind of danger, and one with even more serious consequences. And somewhere in the city, the Sabbat are up to something. The shovelheads are not the main attack. Emily is on it. She's watching the news, studying the reports, and will share her information with the spines as soon as she has any. In the meantime, the spines of the cactus are on the job, doing what they can to rein in the chaos. They headed to one of the construction sites, just a mile from the bombed Rose Hotel, where police are trying to find the blood-crazed monsters that have made their way into an apartment building. Bam. The streets are loud. There's screaming coming from buildings all over the place. There are policemen trying to herd innocents to safer places, and there are policemen trying to find and dispatch these crazed murderers that have launched what they're calling a riot in this block as well as multiple other parts of the city. This is where you guys chose to arrive to help. You're still in your car. What do you do?
So are we in front of just a single apartment block, or is it like this entire
This
street?
entire street is just full of apartment buildings.
Okay.
They're not like really as tall or as nice looking as this one. everything is more in fact in real life it's more grungy than this building, but in World of Darkness everything is more grungy than real life, especially where the poorer people live. And this is one of those places. It's not as bad as that picture I showed you in Discord chat, though. I wanted to use that, but it doesn't fit to our city at all.
Oh.
It was more of a Dubai thing or something. Okay. So, yeah. That's what you're looking at.
I gotta be true. I'm gonna park the car, and I'm gonna get out. I'll say to the rest of the group, I'm gonna see if I can take command, and then I'm gonna try to. Is there just from looking? Is there a police officer who seems to be in charge of the situation, or is it much more of every individual's officer is reacting the best they can?
Yeah, they're reacting the best they can. This is only one of 5 places that are having this struggle.
Okay. I'm gonna try to run up to one of the officers who's hurting civilians.
Okay.
And see if I can.
Can I roll initiative to stop him from doing that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why?
You're good. Just bring up whatever you're going to bring up.
All right. So
you don't need to roll anything.
Okay. So
you just grab his arm and
yeah,
you got something to say.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. All right. Here's the thing. They think they're fighting rioters. You go up and try and to do anything that's like, hey, we're here to help, officer. They're not going to listen to you. Our best way to help the situation is to sneak behind, eliminate the problem, and get the hell out without being seen.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm just.
I like that. Instinct. That's very much exactly what I would have had Bright say. So good job.
Damn it, you're right.
You're also haven't been a cop for 20 years. No one's going to recognize you. But, I mean, you could have just shown up with an air of authority and maybe gotten some control.
Yeah. So, instead, can I just try to look around and see which is probably the most under attack house right now?
Okay, you see there are several cops at one building, and they have their firearms trained on the door, but they don't seem to be breaching it.
Okay, and is there an alleyway that would let us get to the other side of it?
You drive around? Yes, there is.
Okay, cool. And I say there was some. Everybody good on going on this one?
Yep.
All for it.
Just go invisible and maybe just like run around in the apartment area.
Yep. Okay, Mila gets out the car and no longer exists.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm going to try. I doubt if any of them have the mind to be invisible, but I'm going to try to see the unseen. If nothing, no other reason, just to help keep an eye on what Mila's doing for everybody else. Okay, so with your sense the unseen, you're getting a very... This is the most chaotic place you've ever seen. And the way people are screaming,
The bodies that are laying around, there are things attached to them that are usually outside of your vision, even with Sense the Unseen. But these natural spirits of chaos, death, are so in tune with the world right now in this place that you can see a lot of them. And as soon as you turn this power on, it's frightening to see these monsters of all different shapes and sizes. There are little things, there are only a few inches, that are crawling on people's heads, digging into their brain. Then there are other larger things that are just in the air, in the sky. Creatures that are just 20, 30 feet, just floating with tentacles that are coming down and tentacles that are like into people's heads. It's a nightmare. But on the plus side, you don't see any hiding vampires.
You're such an optimist.
Yeah.
I
assume you keep it up?
Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say as I'm pulling my handgun out and getting, sort of looking at the door.
So yeah, my eyes are getting real big, and I'm just trying to get Jack's attention.
Yeah, you've got Jack's
What
and
is
maybe even ask Bright if, just to kind of, I'm trying to describe what I'm seeing, and basically all the invisible stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think Bright would know anything about.
Plus, there's always a
spirits,
chance this
so
crazy
it doesn't
bitch
have
doesn't
anything
see shit, and she's just crazy.
Ghosts?
It could be in her
Yeah,
own head.
so, but yeah, Malks will be Malks.
Yeah. It's not even necessarily for sure her power that's seeing it. It could be her power that's seeing it. So yeah, but whatever. You guys are pretty sure that she sees something and she's not happy about it.
I just shake my head and say, I'm going to focus on the things that are literally eating people's brains physically, and we can worry about the spiritual dangers later.
But all these people, they're eating their brains. I mean, do I see it? Do I see any of them coming out of the cops' heads?
Yeah. Well, like you see the black tendrils coming down from the things that are up above are going into the cops' heads as well. A couple of them, not all of them. The more calm someone seems to be, the less chance that there is anything attached to them.
So yeah, Jack, there's stuff feeding on the cops too.
Okay,
Especially
roll.
the panicked ones.
Well, it's just, I just can't care right now. I'm sorry, and I'm gonna start moving up towards the back door.
Okay, let's switch to Mila because she left first.
Mm.
What's Mila doing?
Okay, so there's a bunch of cops like on the door, correct?
Well, you guys, yeah. If you got out near the front, yes. The rest of them went around to the back, but if you wanted to get out early, you could still be in the front of the building.
Okay. On that particular building that they're looking at, is there anywhere like I can climb to look through a window or something?
Yeah, you can get some images of in through a window of these apartments that are on the first floor. It's like a 4-floor apartment building.
So it's a 4-floor apartment building, and they're focused on the door.
They're focused on the door, like they're trying to like there's a danger right there at the door, but nothing is shooting back at them.
Okay. Is there a window that I can look?
They're yelling, "Put down the knife!" Okay, so you're looking inside. Let's see. You see one couple is trying to climb out of the window. a few, a few apartments to the side of the door. Someone's trying to climb out of the window.
But they look normal, like they're just trying to escape.
They do look like they're just trying to escape. Yes.
Okay, I'm not gonna worry about them then. But where they're like, can I see near their doorway inside near the front door? Do I see it with a knife?
Yeah. So you take a look at what they're focusing on, and you don't see anything.
I don't
Wait,
see anything
make
at all.
your let's make an perception and you don't have perception in this game. Wits and awareness roll.
What? Where? Awareness. Awareness. Wait. 3 successes.
You see some movement for a second, but you weren't able to zero in on who or what it looked like.
Was inside near the door.
Inside near the door. A few feet inside the door.
I don't have a Microsoft thing.
Okay. While you try and figure out what your next move is, let's move to Jack. Who's going with Jack as he's, I think, heading to like the back.
Yeah. Craig will go with him.
If Craig's going with him,
I'm going
Bright's
with him.
going with
Okay.
him.
We're going to assume Hector's going to.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to stay in the car by himself. He's
You
not
gotta
that kind of
remember,
Hector.
Craig and Bright. Bright is attached to his hip.
Yep.
That's
That's
all Bright
you.
knows.
Yep. Especially in a situation like this. Yeah.
Combo platter.
Yeah.
Combo bladder. Yeah. Okay. So there is actually a fire exit in the back, and it is open. And there is a body laying there holding the door open. You know, the big metal fire door.
Like,
You mean it's like jammed in the way?
There's a body laying in the doorway holding the metal fire door open, like someone was escaping and didn't make it.
Okay.
All right.
gonna finish pulling it open, or no? I'm gonna have my gun drawn and keep it in my arm. I'm just gonna like nudge the body with my left arm.
Okay.
Oh,
Nope, it's dead.
okay. I'm gonna immediately just sort of muscle past it, get the door open, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna. Part of me wants to announce ourselves as police, but I don't risk getting everything to come towards us. So I'm gonna try to keep it more quiet so we can
Good
get.
idea.
Okay, so you want to stealth open the door, so if there's somebody in there, they won't notice.
More so on being quiet than necessarily, being hard to see.
Okay, you don't want to draw other people's attention, but if there's someone right there at the door, you're not trying to evade their notice.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that everybody in this building doesn't hear this, or at least on this floor, hear the door open.
Okay. So you open the door, and this is what you see.
Oh, I had my thing
So,
in the way.
She is leaning against the wall, about 10 feet or so away from the door, watching the door, licking down the edge of this chef's knife. And as you come in, then she straightens, gets this big grin on her face, and says, "Another one."
Can I shoot her in the head?
Yes, you can.
I don't think I'm just. She does not pass the
Don't
vibe
want to
check.
talk her down.
No.
Shoot her in the head.
Okay. Wits and firearms, and then I forget. Is it plus two? Hydra is a
Hey.
+2 to mine.
Hey guys, I'm able to come off mute. So is this a shovelhead? I can't see the screen.
No, it's just it's a girl who is licking a chef's knife, and the chef's knife is actually bloody, and she's got some splatches of blood all over her too, and in her
So
hair.
Well, Hector would say like before, because so I kind of like put my hand up, seeing Jack going for his gun.
Well, he had his gun
and
out.
Say, oh, he had. All right. So as he's raising it, I say, I kind of, in a low voice, I say, if you shoot that, the cops on the other side are going to hear it and they might breach.
She takes a couple of steps forward. She looks half excited and half terrified.
Can we tell if she's kindred?
No, not just by looking at her. She's breathing, but that, it takes you a few seconds to notice that she's breathing, but she is breathing, but that does not mean that she's not kindred. A lot of, you guys are just now, after 20 years, starting to not breathe out of habit. And even the older people, when you want to appear human, it's not that hard.
I'm going to say, then you can take her, Hector. And I'm going to, try to go to the next room and, leave her for him.
Okay. It's a hallway.
Right. I'll stand. So I'll stand in front of the group and I'll just say to her, "What the fuck is this and who are you?"
She screams and launches herself at you, trying to slash at you with the knife. And we're going to switch over to Mila. Mila's in the front of the building. What are you doing?
Is this the same building?
Yes.
Just I'm in the front and they're in the back.
Yes.
Okay. Do I hear the?
Do you hear what?
Do I hear her scream or no?
You hear a lot of screams.
Oh, okay. So
this isn't. I must have misheard this. Is this the building? This isn't the building the cops are at the front door at. I thought this was the one that they were like. Okay, so Mila just walked right past them, invisible.
Well, she hasn't entered. She's right amongst them.
Oh, okay.
Invisible. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm walking around the building.
You do what?
The window.
You're going to walk around the building?
Yeah, I just want to continue looking through the windows and seeing what I see, if there's anything that's immediate.
There are open windows you can enter from.
Oh, okay. If there's an then yeah, go in.
Okay.
And then I'll probably try and just sneak quietly as I can towards the front where I thought I saw something moving.
Okay.
I do have dagger.
Make a stealth and dexterity roll, and you don't have you don't even need to roll. Don't worry about it because you're invisible. I wasn't going to give you I was reducing your, your difficulty on it, and I was like, well, now it's so low that you don't need to roll it. So yeah, you sneak your way. Well, first, they left this apartment in a hurry out the window, and the front door is open. The front door of the apartment is open. So you just go out that, and then you're in the hall, and you go make your way down the hall towards the main entrance to the building.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a lady kind of pacing back and forth at the door. She's got a knife. She's got a bloody knife. There are bodies piled up at the door. A lot of them with knife wounds. It looks like she's already killed about 8 people.
And are they police officers, or they're they were residents?
One of them is a police officer.
Okay.
Most of them look like they were trying to escape the building, not enter it.
Is she pacing in a way where I can sneak up behind her and
Yes.
slit her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because that's what I want to do.
Okay. Make me now. You have to make me a stealth roll because if you fail it, you won't get your free attack.
That's stealth and dex, right?
Yes, stealth and dex.
So. I can't make my stealth better, but I can make my dex better, right?
Well, you could just, yeah, for a rouse check, you can raise the roll by 1 die.
I'm gonna do. Oh, good. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
So when I do it, I put one modifier. Or...
Yeah, put +1 modifier.
Okay. So stealth, dexterity. Ugh, it still came out shitty.
Okay, let me make a perception.
But I
roll
reroll.
for her.
If I reroll.
Let me see if you
right?
pass first. I'm going to make a perception roll for her. I mean, your being invisible is taking 2 dice away from her, so she's going to roll 2 dice. She only has 1. So yeah, you sneak up on her.
Shovelheads don't look like this woman, right? Like they don't look like people like this. They're right.
Not usually, no. They're going to look like all dirty and crazy and screaming and in a hunger frenzy. Yep.
Okay.
She's killing innocent people. All right. Go is the vote.
Yep. Now make me a melee and dexterity roll.
It's the same lady that's screaming at me and about to attack me.
No.
Oh, it's another lady. Oh.
Yep.
3.
Walmarts
that's
are
all
big.
you need. She's dead.
Yes. I'm gonna drink a little bit, just a tad, and see what she tastes like. Does she taste? How does she taste?
She tastes like a human.
So she's just human.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Now we switch over to our back door, where this crazy bitch is charging at Hector. What's your plan?
I'm about,
So do I see her?
so I'm gonna. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna ask if I also see something crawling all over this lady too.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Was that a yes? I
Yes.
didn't
Yeah.
catch it.
You see, like, I don't know, what's something that sounds gross? Like
A cross between a squid and a crab.
What are those giant worms that look like
we got a
penis?
cross
Oh.
between a squid and a crab, and it seems to have
Not a scrab.
Yeah, it's a scrab, and it's like holding onto her back, and it's got its tentacles going into her head, where it seems to be piloting her like she was a vehicle.
She's got a Cthulhu spawn piloting her.
If you actually Google Scrab, you'll get a cohesive thing.
Really?
Nice.
God.
You get this red thing with 4 legs with like a scorpion tail looking head.
Oh, that's pretty badass.
So
Yep,
Hector's
that's what it
gonna
is.
say what? Hector's gonna say what the fuck, and then like basically in one move,
Mhm.
smack the knife out of her hand with my iron fist that's on one hand,
Okay.
and then knock her out with the other one.
Yeah,
So
I don't
one,
think you
like,
have
a
any
bit-
problem. She's not a fighter.
Okay, so that's I'm just gonna knock her out with just enough power to like knock her unconscious, but I'm not trying to take her head.
Yeah.
Okay. After he downs her, I've got a question.
Yeah.
Is there any like bundles of cloth nearby?
There's
Bundles
a
of what?
body. There's a body and it's clothed.
Okay, well, I'll quickly strip it. With the idea of muffling the gunshots, putting it, stuffing it in front of the barrel of the pistol and shooting that way.
That thing is awesome looking. Okay, so yeah, you're trying to muffle the gunshots on your. What gun do you have?
That
Pistol?
would be a 1911.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have any problem. You knock her out, bash her up against the wall.
Yeah. So as she crumples to the ground, I finish my sentence. Is a scrab.
Well, no. The scrab is the
Think
the
of Spawn of
spirit. You don't see
Cthulhu.
it.
Yeah. Only Jessica sees it.
Literally,
yeah, she said what she's got a
like,
scrab on her back, and I said, "What the fuck?" Knocked her out and said, "It's a scrab."
it's
Okay.
it's like a Spawn of Cthulhu. It's kind of like got a crab body that's holding onto her shoulders, and it's got its tentacles up her brain. It was piling.
For a
I think it
second.
was piling her.
Time out. Is this the kind of stuff werewolves fight?
There are a couple of more bodies in here that look like they were murdered with a big ass chef knife. Like in the hallway, like 10 feet away from the door. She seems to have been killing people attempting to escape, not attempting to enter.
Jessica, is that scrab thing still on her, or is it moving off of her right now?
It's pulling its tendrils out and looking around like it needs a new host.
Okay, so let's Bright is making a sound suppressor for his gun.
Yep.
So I very carefully show him where to shoot.
I follow as instructed, but while I'm doing it, I'm like, this is gonna work. Because
you take a shot.
You take a
shot at an invisible thing that the crazy lady told you was there.
Yeah.
You know what? Just for the hell of it, make me a fuck, I don't know. I would say wits, but
wouldn't it be fire? No.
It's gonna be firearms, yeah. I'm just trying to think of what to send with. Let's go with resolve.
Oh, okay.
So firearms and resolve. That's a pretty good shot. Maybe you hit it. You don't know. And as far as Jessica can tell, she doesn't know if you hit it either because bullets go super fast and you can't see bullets. But if you did hit it, there was no impact.
Well, I was going to say, it
or
could
response.
Hit the floor,
it didn't respond to the sound. It didn't respond to being shot. If it was hit, it didn't respond to that. It didn't have any response whatsoever.
Fair enough.
Can I try to use a command on it, like telling it to stop?
You mean just a verbal command? Yeah.
Well, does it have eyes that I could look into to?
It does. Oh yeah, you want to use mesmerize? It does kind of have eyes, but you're having trouble holding its attention. Like it doesn't even see or notice you.
Is he dead? That's what I'm asking Jessica.
No, it didn't. It went right.
Okay, Mila, all the way down the hall, you see your friends.
Oh. Came in the narrow side of Walmart, huh?
You're not in Walmart. You're in an apartment building.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. Because you mentioned Walmart earlier.
It's the Walmart if you're looking to shop for people, I guess.
Yeah. Some Walmarts were attacked also. You guys didn't go to a Walmart.
Okay. I misinterpreted.
How long does it take, like, to feed from somebody just to lower it down by one? Is that pretty quick or no?
A minute.
I don't think I want to waste that much
Unless
time.
you have
I'm not...
Potence 3. I think it's Potence 3.
I don't think I do.
Brutal.
We still have the same hunger as last time?
Yes.
By the way?
Yes. You guys should all be having a problem with it. It's been a long night.
Except for Jessica.
All right. Because I'm not invisible anymore, right?
Okay. Both of these bitches are dead.
Thanks. But I think I'm okay. All right, I'm just gonna make my way towards them.
Okay. You guys see Mila heading down this hallway. There are a few
Is that
other
the one I'm
bodies
in?
in the hallway. A couple of them have their throats torn out, and then a couple of other ones, were murdered with knives.
Yeah.
But it's easy to tell who was killed by a feeding shovelhead and who was killed by these two knife chicks.
Is there any evidence of like where the shovelhead might have gone, like things that are
Yes, there is. There's
or
stairs.
like bodies?
There's stairs and a blood trail. Like blood marks on the wall where he put his hands.
Can I follow that trail?
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys hear a scream above you somewhere. Second, third, fourth floor. Don't know.
I want to move quick.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll follow Jack.
I'll follow Jack.
Everybody else?
Yeah.
Still trying to figure out the scrab.
Okay, you gonna stay down here with the scrab?
Well, I'm not going to stay alone. If everybody's leaving, I'll have to follow them.
Well, I don't know what Hector's doing yet. Maybe he's interested in helping you.
No, if Jack is running up the stairs, I'm like right behind him. I should be second.
Okay, then yeah, everybody's going upstairs. Jessica's pulling up the rear, looking back at the scrab.
Mm-hmm.
The scrab seems to be kind of phasing out of your vision, like it's turning to a black smoke and just dissipating. Not real fast, but not super slowly either. Like it's taking about 20 seconds for it to happen, but it seems to just be melting into a black steam. No longer has anything to do. All right, okay. You guys go running up the stairs. The stairwell does the thing where you run up half a stairs and then it makes a U-turn on you and you run up the other half. In that little U-turn is a body. Its throat has been torn out and its arm is missing, having been ripped off.
Mm.
I assume you keep going.
Yeah,
it's too late for that.
Yeah,
guy.
It's gone. He's gone. Who's next?
You guys burst onto the second floor. The stairs keep going to the third and the fourth floor, but you didn't know where the scream came from. So you burst into the second floor. You don't see any immediate bodies laying in the hallway. A couple of doors are open. One of them was open, like shattered open.
Shattered open.
Like the door was ripped off of its hinges and is just dangling, broken.
Shattered open sounds promising.
This is the what floor?
Second floor.
All right. I'll tell Jack. I'm gonna check this. I'm gonna clear this room.
Okay. I'll let you lead.
Right, I burst in.
Okay. You
look around.
Kick the door open the rest of the way and just go inside ready to take out anything that's in there. There is a body of a child about 4 years old, completely destroyed on bed. And a body of a woman in her 30s, also completely destroyed, like crumpled up in the corner. Throat ripped out.
Else?
Also, there's an arm just laying here in the doorway. It probably matches the one from downstairs.
So is there any other signs of an exit, or does it look like the person just came in, ripped the room apart, and then left?
Yeah, it looks
Through
like
the
someone
same
came
door.
in, ripped the room apart, and left
Through the same door, right?
through the same door.
All right, so I shout, so I
That's what
yell,
Jack.
well, loud enough for the group.
After you bust in there, and and then Jack takes his look around the doorway, and yeah, there, somebody with blood just dripping all off of him, kicked the door in, went inside, killed people, came back out, and went down the hall more.
Okay, so I say loud enough for the group to hear, but not so loud that that the police down here. So I'll say clear. Keep pushing. I run back out.
Random person, or whoever has the best. Yeah, we'll do whoever has the best relationship with Emily. Who's this? Well, never mind. We'll just send it to everybody. Boom! Everybody's phone goes off. This is the text you get.
I was like, is that what it says?
That's what it says.
Cool.
Yeah, unless it's his boss, Bright is just swiping it shut and not doing
I missed
anything.
the text. What did it say?
It said party at James'
And
house.
Oh God.
You guys already knew that when you talked to James.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He said he could handle himself.
Yeah, but let's go ahead and let's see if we can't clear this real quick before we scram.
Yeah.
In the
Third floor.
meantime-
Just a second. I gotta make.
And in the meantime, I'm gonna just message her back and say, "What's there's invisible scraps? Know anything?"
All right, wasn't expecting that. Give me a second to think.
Invisible scrabs. Know anything?
Also, helicopter squids.
I think you get the response back of question mark. What the fuck is a scrab?
Invisible scrab puppeteers. Wielding.
Jack gets a text message. I'm not gonna change my phone message. Jack gets a text message. It says, "Are you with Jessica? I think she's having crazy time."
I just reply. No, I don't reply. I'm in focus mode. I don't look at my phone.
Okay, well, if you don't look at it, you still got the message. In a couple of
Yeah,
minutes, if
I'll look at it later,
nobody
but right now I'm
responds
just
to
like-
that message, then Milo will get one, or Hector will get one. And
Yeah.
okay,
I
you
just
guys
say,
head
like,
down the hallway, following a very obvious blood trail from a murder machine that left it behind just from moving. He's dripping with the blood and entrails of his fun time. Yep, and there's another door. The door is closed, but there is a blood trail going in and a blood trail coming out. So if you want to go in there, you know what you'll expect.
And now I feel like we still got.
So
you hear a scream again from above.
Yeah, so I'll say, hey, Jessica, clear that room, move in, and let us know. While we keep pushing.
So I guess
I
I
point
pull
to
out
the
my
door.
gun and I walk through.
Okay. Yep, the door opens easy. It's not locked. In fact, it's broken. The doorknob, the door frame on the inside is broken. It didn't look broken from the outside, but it's broken. Go inside, and there is a young man, early 20s. He's just been he is basically in two pieces from the separated from the torso. He does have a pistol in his hand, or close to his hand. If you want a free pistol.
Oh, that'll be useful.
At this point, seeing enough people with other pistols, he says, strip the victims for clothes. We gotta try and muffle these shots.
Well, that worked.
I mean, there's a closet.
Yeah. No, it ain't nice, but we got stuff we gotta do.
Okay.
Well, Hector's still pushing. Hector's not slowing down.
Yeah. I'm less worried about that. I'm sure there's gunshots going off everywhere.
You do hear some gunshots going, not from this building, but from outside in the general area. Gunshots are louder than screams. Okay.
Yeah.
And you come to the end of the hall. The blood trail goes to the hallway window, and the window is broken.
Damn it.
Look out the window.
I'll peek out the window. Do I see anything?
The blood trail goes up.
Oh, fun.
Like the side of the building?
Up the side of the building.
Is there another floor above us?
Yes, there's still 2 more floors above you.
Keep going. Keep going.
Is he using a fire escape or something?
No, he climbed up the wall.
What the fuck? So
These things are running on all instinct.
Just a clarification, from Hector's perspective, right? I'd like to know what
yes,
my
you
knowledge
could do
is,
that.
because no, I can't. I don't think I can. I haven't developed that skill yet. Isn't that traversal?
Yeah, no. He did not use traversal, probably.
Isn't there
he just climbed with strength. Like there are indentions in the wall where his fingers went in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is that's uncanny grip, which is a potence power. Like to just be able to do that. So these shovelheads can have that kind of potence ability.
I think the difference is because they're frenzying this whole time. Like, I don't think this is something that they could keep up, if that makes sense.
Is that how I would understand it to be? So I mean,
that works.
Knowing that I actually have personal knowledge of this ability, and that's something that you have to. That's a level 3 potence ability. Would some shovelhead would just be able to do that?
It's possible.
What is Hector thinking?
Well, let's also remember we're not just dealing with
you're
with
not
shovelheads.
dealing with
other
people that are
things.
using their powers. You're dealing with people in frenzy.
Okay, so I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out. Are these some kind of special shovelheads with special powers, or is this just like he's willing his way to do it? Is this something you could expect normal?
They're not vampires. They're beast vampires. They have no human conscious mind right now. They are what Jessica was. You're lucky Jessica is a tiny, weak little woman, or you might not have been able to hold her all night.
Oof.
All right. So looking out the window and seeing what happens. I go, let's push to the 4th floor. How many floors is this?
4. You guys are on the 2nd right now. Are you going to climb up the wall, or are you going to backtrack to the stairs?
Moment.
No, let's hit the stair. I mean, I don't have the ability to climb up the wall.
Yeah.
I don't have that power.
Yeah, there are already holes.
Stair.
If you want to climb up.
And use up the same holes that he made?
Yeah. Anyone with decent enough strength to scale a wall with holes on it, yes.
No.
I don't really want to chase this motherfucker up some holes, and I'm going back to the stairs. Mm-hmm. Let's take the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be a strength and athletics roll to climb up.
I just feel like I'd be at a disadvantage coming up some fucking side of some building, and who knows who's watching from the outside.
If he's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get fucking. I can just find him by going up the stairs. It's only 4 floors.
Yep.
Can we tell if he went in on the 3rd or 4th floor?
No, he went into the 2nd floor, and he. Oh, you mean from the outside looking up?
Yeah.
Sticking our head out the window, I guess.
He climbed over the 3rd floor and went up into the 4th floor.
Okay. So that way we know we can probably skip the 3rd floor. Just go up. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm guessing she did that while Jack and I were heading.
Yeah, you guys are turning around and walking back, and she stuck her head out and looked up and calls to you guys. I think it's on the 4th floor.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. We're hustling, by the way. I'm hustling at least.
Yeah.
Running to catch up to them too.
Okay. You guys start your way up the stairs, and you pass over the 3rd floor, get up to the 4th floor, and you open up into the hallway, and there is a body laying there. It's about 20 feet away, Like the it is halfway through a doorway to an apartment. The just in the doorway. And other than that, there's a few apartments. You don't see anything from here. All the way at the end of the hall, there will probably be a blood trail coming out of the broken window. You do see the window is broken.
Where the blood trail leads into the apartment where that body is in the doorway?
No.
Oh, it doesn't.
Nope.
Where does the blood trail lead?
Into the first one.
All right.
First apartment on the other side of the hall.
Well, Hector's running past the door with the body,
Okay.
and running to that first apartment.
Okay.
Yeah. My goal is to be right behind him, and I'm just going to cover the rooms, like just very quickly look, not even have my gun necessarily facing it, but just sort of trying to keep up with him and keeping his back covered, but following him.
Okay.
Because I know that whenever we hit this thing, it's going to be Hector straight, like, he's going to hit it hard. So then I'm just going to try to move in and then just,
Okay.
while they're
Hector,
load into it.
You run into the building and you see a woman.
Shovelhead woman, or yeah.
She turns around slowly and looks at you. Glowing eyes, blood just covering her everywhere. Her mouth opens wide. She screams like a hissing scream and lunges at you.
All right, I'd like to click my my little hand attachment into the blade and just try to stab her right in the throat, decapitate her.
Okay. All right. So you guys clash. I mean, if Jack wants to take a shot, he can before she gets there.
I'll try to definitely. I know these things are not easy to fight with, so I'm gonna definitely try to take a shot first.
Okay.
So remind me, for firearms, since I have proficiency with my gun, is it +2
It's plus
dice?
one die. Plus one die.
Or is it +2 to my damage?
No, it's plus one die.
To hit.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Understood.
Messy critical. Okay. You're let's see. 4 successes, and then you got a heavy gun with what's it do? 4 damage?
I believe so. Maybe I'll double check my
That's
equipment. 4, yes.
Yeah. So yep, you shoot her right in between the eyes, right in the head, and she stops. Takes one more step, stumbling. And her eyes just glaze over and she collapses forward into torpor.
Oh, shit, that
Now,
did it.
what is the downside to a messy critical? There's always a downside to a messy critical. You don't know what it is yet.
Cops hear that and start to bust in from downstairs.
Maybe.
Okay.
All right, so are you guys gonna decapitate her or what?
No, I mean she's in torpor, right? There's
She's
no
in
like I
torpor.
guess
But I mean, they'll
Yeah,
have
I
to
guess
get her
that
later,
door.
otherwise they'll find her.
What if we stake her and we just kind of like bring her for later?
I mean,
what is a
No, we
shovelhead?
cannot afford to carry. We do not have time for extra weight.
yeah, no, I'm
If we decapitate her, she'll burst into ash, right? Like the
Yes.
shovelhead will.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
fucking. All right, Hector will
So
decapitate her.
no evidence.
Yeah, grab her by the. So okay, so Bright says no evidence. Hector nods and runs over and grabs her hair and chops her head off.
Yep. Okay. And it takes her a minute, but she does vanish. Boom.
We got to. And so I say to the group, we got to get the fuck out of here. The cops are coming up the stairs. Let's go. Can we all get out the window or?
Yep. I mean, it's the
Oh,
fourth
we can
floor.
all get out the window. Maybe not land right, but we can get out the window, I'm sure.
I'm saying I could jump down and catch you guys like we did
You
before.
hear a scream again.
Oh fuck!
You're closer now, a lot closer.
Is that the other parties are coming from that other?
No! It's not too far from here.
Is that way another building or same building?
Yeah, you think it's the same building. You think it's right down the
Got
hall.
like. Did anybody check that apartment? The building with the body?
I don't think so.
No.
There's also a hall going
No.
the other way. The stairs are in the middle of like a rectangle building, so you guys went one way. So there's also the other way.
Does it sound? Which way does? And just, like so, Hector's just gonna run in the direction of the sound because we don't have much time now. I'm gonna say that out loud. We don't have much time now.
Mhm.
So is it like back the way we came, or is it the other
it's
hall?
back the
other
way you
up?
came, and then farther from where the staircase was, down the like the same hall. It's like, imagine it being perpendicular, only instead of actually being a cross, it's just a line. Only in the middle of it is the stairwell. So you guys went one way, and now you're
Okay.
going the other way.
So, by the way, is Jessica back with the group now?
Yeah.
Or you know what I could say? I could say to I'll turn to as we're kind of hustling for the other side. I could ask Bright and Jimmy or Craig rather. Yeah, I could ask Bright and Craig clear that apartment, and I'll keep
Okay.
running to the.
Okay. Did you go running by? You tell them, clear that apartment.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, and you're not sure exactly which apartment had the scream, but you do hear signs of struggling inside one of them as you run by, so you stop.
Can I do like an awareness check?
Okay, yeah, you guys go inside this the apartment where there's the body laying in it, and inside is just a destroyed room. There's the one body laying in the doorway.
Okay.
You know what? You hear while you're, that's what you see, and you give a quick glance and you don't see anything, and then you hear a noise in the closet.
No, not the boogeyman.
All right, back to heck. Mila and Jessica, where are you guys?
I'm gonna finish following Hector.
Okay. And Jessica?
Hector's busting the door down. Oh, sorry.
I'm with. I guess I've been following Jimmy and Bright.
Okay, so you're with Jimmy and Bright, and Mila is with Jack and Hector. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hector's lowering his shoulder and running right through the door.
Yep. You lower your shoulder and run right through the door, and you see. Let me pull it out of my overlay.
If this was a first-person shooter, I'd be like the guy with the shotgun that's just super aggressive.
Yep. Okay. So there's another shovelhead, and he seems to have just killed a guy. Like the guy is squirming in the corner, trying to hold him off, but the damage is too great. Even you won't be able to. It would take magic healing to fucking fix him. But then
The shovelhead still has his back to me?
No. I mean, it does for a second, but he hears you and he responds. So you kick the door in, and then he gets up and hisses at you. Blood just pouring down his mouth and out.
I'm going to try to punch through his face. I'm going to try to punch through his face with the blade.
Okay. Yep. make a brawl and dexterity check. I will make him a 5-die athletics roll.
And I use strength because I'm not really trying to do. I just like literally just barreling into him, punching like straight right in the face as hard as I can.
You're lucky I'm not making you use melee. The reason it's not melee is because you have it situated.
Yeah, it's part of it's like a punch. All right. Okay. Let's see.
He's got 3.
So, sorry. Let me just take a quick. I just want to make sure that there's something I want to turn on before, like skill wise. I guess if I throw prowess on, that affects the damage I do, right?
Yes.
Because if I'm not using strength, okay. Well, but it says unarmed. Okay, but it's unarmed damage value. Even though I'm using a blade and punching, it'll still add.
No, if it says unarmed. See, we're in like weird territory because I'm letting you use brawl, but I can't let you abuse it by too much. So, no, it's not going to affect that.
Okay. So I don't need any strength or anything like that. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I'll just punch him. All right. So you said what's the
brawl and dexterity?
I do brawl and dexterity.
You need 3. Otherwise, he dodges you.
Dodging shit.
Nope, he ain't dodging shit. That's very good. Okay. So that's 3, and then the knife adds what? 1, probably. I don't know. Did we ever bother to put what the damage rating on your thing is?
No, I don't think we did.
I'm pretty sure a knife is 1 if a light pistol is 2, but it might be 2. Simple weapon ratings.
Then actually, it's funny because then, like that being the case, it's like me activating potence. Then actually does create more, because then I get 2 added to the damage roll. Just punching him with my regular fist.
Yeah, if you want to do that instead, you can activate your potence and punch him with your regular fist.
Or I could still punch him with the blade, but just not take the blade damage, right? I could take the more, or does it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Or maybe I don't have the blade out then. I guess I don't know. Whatever works.
Well, I mean, the difference is whether or not you have potence on. Potence is better, but potence has a cost. This doesn't have a cost.
That's why I want to make sure we're in a rush, so I'm gonna use potence. So it's a rouse check, all right?
Yeah, it's a rouse
check. Okay, let me rock potence then. There we go. No hunger, right? So rousing success.
Nope. Yep, no hunger.
Excellent.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
So then you add 2. So you had 3 margins, so you hit him for 5, and then so he takes 3 because he's a vampire and he only takes half from superficial damage. So he takes 3, which is significant to him. Like he's half fucked up. He did not respond. He responded only with the dodge, not with an attack. Next round will be both of you guys attacking. Also, Jack will be here. Okay, back in the other room. The other 3 of you guys, you were kind of investigating, and you hear a noise. And the noise is coming from the bedroom closet as you walk over there. This is
Does it sound like a big noise or a little noise?
A little noise. This is Jessica and Craig and Bright. Right.
Okay, so I'm going to open the. Just so I know, what's Bright doing right now? Is he like ready to shoot in case like something is dangerous to me, or?
Probably.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, then Craig's gonna open the door, but with as much as himself behind the door. Like he's not gonna open, and it's gonna be him and whatever is in there. He's gonna move with the door, so it's like a clear shot inside.
All right, you open the door. this is what is waiting for you inside. This is
Oh,
the door
God.
to the bedroom, and it was closed.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a closet.
No, it's the closet in the bedroom.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh shoot.
You open the door and step inside, and you are face to face with Antoine Salazar.
Oh shit.
Hiding in the fucking closet. God damn it.
No, he's not. He's in the bedroom. His wife
Oh,
is stepping out of the closet with an armful of new clothes.
Armful of what?
New clothes.
wow, this grimy bitch is stealing clothes.
And Antoine looks just as shocked to see you as you are to see him. But he gets a smile on his face.
Oh gosh.
But if it isn't my little pup.
So is Bright, Craig, and Jessica right there?
Yeah, Bright and Jessica are right there too. We're going to switch over to the other room.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bright would not even wait. He would just
Oh, you wanna
empty the
take your shot
magazine
already?
right into Salazar.
All right, go for it.
I was gonna say, let the storyteller have his fun with the suspense going back and forth.
sorry. I'm sorry to do that, but yeah,
Nope, go ahead.
Bright's just
Come
that
on, you
kinda
want to shoot
guy.
him? Shoot him. He's
Yeah.
telling you can shoot him.
so attribute which
Firearms and wits.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, sorry. It's just that's the type of guy he
That's pretty
is.
good. Okay, we got to make for him.
Bright's man.
And dexterity.
It's just how he rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Are you done rolling yet, Bright?
I thought.
Oh, you
What
did?
do I need to do it for each
Critical
shot?
hit?
Is it?
Oh, we're waiting on.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so he's got 1. So you hit him for 5. And then plus, this is
Does
what,
he
a
have
medium
his-
pistol for 3. So you hit him for 8.
Yeah, and right immediately he's dropping the clip and putting another one in.
Yeah, this wasn't one shot. This was all of them. This was your
Yeah. So
round
like
of-
that. So that's probably going to like drop him out of rotation to do a reload, but that would be Bright's move.
Okay.
Sorry.
So
I feel like
you
a
hit
dick.
him
I'm sorry.
for 5 plus 2 is 7. So half of that is 4. And then subtract 4 from all superficial damage before having. So it's 3. So it's 2.
So are these the silvered rounds?
It's up to you.
I don't.
With this kind of night, I would like to say yes, but I don't want to give myself too much of an edge here.
Yeah. He is not a werewolf,
let's
so
say not.
it's up to you if you want to waste
yeah,
your
We,
let's
silver.
we
go.
weren't expecting werewolves. We were expecting shovelheads.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
I
go
was
with
werewolves
expecting-
normal bullets.
This
I was
is
expecting werewolves.
This is Craig's sire. Okay, so yeah, he takes 2 damage. 2 superficial damage.
Yeah, because of the fortitude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All the more reason we gotta mess him up.
Okay, he still has 8 left.
Oof.
Okay, back to the other room. As you guys collide, you hear a gunshot muffled through some clothes from down the hall.
Okay.
And
I'm not gonna think much of it. I'm gonna think they found something and they're dealing with it.
so here we've got Hector and crazy zombie looking motherfucker. And they are already in each other's faces. So they're going to go first. And then after that, Jack can shoot him and Mila can do something too if she wants. But we start with already started melee combat, close combat. So that's where we are. We roll 5 dice for him, and we also need Hector to roll brawl and strength. If you're not
Awesome.
actually using the knife, it's brawl and strength.
All right then, and then so I get the +2 modifier now.
You're breaking up for me.
Oh, what about now? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay,
We
so I
can
get
hear
the
you.
+2 modifier now because I got
Okay.
prowess going.
Okay. That's for damage, though, right? That's not for attacking.
No, it's for feats of strength, and it gives me damage.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
Yeah, potence.
So you got 6, and he's got 4. So you win the little.
Oh, whoops! I keep hitting that. Sorry, I didn't mean to
problem.
hit that prowess, but I was trying to check the.
You should have done it, because. Oh, no, wait. That was bad. You shouldn't have done it. Yeah, so you guys clash, and you get the upper hand, as expected. And you, let's see, you won. I actually rolled pretty good. I got 4. So you got 2 successes over, and then +2 from your prowess. So 4, that's 2 more. He is now impaired. You're fucking him up, and now he gets -2 to all physical dice. You can
It
see the
says when
damage
activated,
on him.
potence gets added to both the feats of strength and unarmed damage value.
Awesome. Yep. Yeah. So you guys have a little round. You clearly win with your skill, and he's quite strong, but you're stronger, and yep, and you win that round, and he's fucked up. Like, his arm is broken. He doesn't seem to be suffering too much from the damage of it in his state of mind, but his body is reacting, and he's gonna have -2 dice to all physical rolls until he gets that bitch healed. And then plus you've got Jack and Miley here who are probably gonna finish him off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh. Sorry, I just saw the meme and just. Um. So, um, my instinct would be while they're sort of like grappling,
Mm-hmm.
is get close, put the gun to its head, blow it off.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
just make a burn.
Yeah. Okay.
Were you want me to make something else?
No, I think that's fine. Yeah. I mean, he's pretty much beaten, and you got him held down. So yeah, that's good. 3 successes, and then you're +4, 7. He has that. He is not dead, but he is fucked up. He is
Okay.
not in torpor, but he's fucked up. And if Milo wants to do something, she'll probably finish him off. You half blow his head off, but he's still hissing and biting and not dead. Half of his
Is there
cranial
just use my to get,
skull is missing. What?
can I use my knife to get his head like the rest of the way off or anything?
Yep.
Yeah.
If you want to decapitate him right here, you can, but it's not going to take that much to put him in torpor, so it's up to you what you want to do.
No, I'll just do enough to put him in torpor. Is fine.
Okay. Make me a dex and melee roll.
Dex and melee. Mm, 4 successes.
Yeah, that's plenty. And he looks up at you, and his eyes just kind of turn to stone, and his body stiffens.
Sorry, I was having problems with Discord there for a second.
Yeah, and rigor mortis is taking him over. Okay, let's go back to the other room. So, what do we have going on here? Craig is face to face with Antoine Salazar. His wife just stepped out of the closet. Bright took a shot, which did roughly, it was like one of the best shots he's ever taken, and it did roughly 20% of Antoine's health before he is impaired. He doesn't look too bothered by it. I mean, he does glance down, kind of dusts himself off. That was a pretty good shot.
Yeah, Bright's pushing Craig back as he's reloading.
Craig?
Can I try to mesmerize him?
Yes, you can. What is the mesmerize's defense? Let's see. It is manipulation and dominate versus intelligence and resolve. You do have to have his attention. So you need to get his attention. You have to make eye contact. Mesmerize is not something that's
right.
That's
no, I was
really that
but
useful.
yeah, I was gonna.
In combat.
I was planning on saying, "Hey, jerk," because I'm so original.
Mm-hmm. And he does glance over at you, and you have your shot. So you will roll manipulation plus dominate, or on your chart it'll be manipulation plus discipline, and he's going to roll intelligence plus resolve.
Well, I did that already, and I just did it again, but it came out worse than the first time.
Okay, we'll use your first one.
Okay.
Intelligence and resolve. He's not very good at that.
Apparently not. I gotta work on my resolve. Or not.
No, he's not very good at that. He is not.
Oh, he's not.
Really? I thought he had 42.
No, I gotta work on my manipulation. Is what I have to work on.
I don't think he has the mind fortitude. Let me check. He might.
Oh.
Then again, he's got some lead on his mind.
Oh, he does have one.
Sorry, bad joke.
Okay, so he adds 4 dice to his roll. He does have unswayable mind. Resolve and intelligence with a modifier of 4 for his 4 fortitude. Yeah, you do not break into his mind. But what is your command? What do you say?
I was just trying to stop him so Bright could have more fun with him.
No, what? Yeah, what was your attempted mesmerize?
Just look at me.
Okay.
Because there's not much I could do with mesmerize, unfortunately.
I mean,
Simple.
mesmerize can do a lot. It can do pretty much. You can make him do anything except kill himself.
Like have him attack her.
Yep.
Oh, I thought I could only give him like 1-word commands.
No,
okay.
that's
compel.
That's compel. The level 1 one.
Okay.
So if you want to get, I mean, you failed it, but if you want to give a stronger, a stronger command, what would Jessica have attempted to command him?
To eat his wife.
Eat your wife.
Risque.
I would have just pointed and said, "Eat
not
her."
here. And he blushes.
I like that response so much. Maybe I should have him do that. Instead, I was going to have him be mad, but I could easily have him do that instead. Yeah, I like that. That's what he's gonna do. he laughs at you, glances over her. Not here. He doesn't seem to have any sense of fear whatsoever in facing the three of you.
At sign.
And his wife comes out of the closet, just tosses her new collection of clothes onto the bed, and steps right up and puts her arm around him, around his waist. So what are we going to do here, boys? Well, I kind of want to have my puppy back. Antoine said.
Yeah, I keep pushing Craig back and finish reloading.
You pull Craig behind you as you load your gun.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem the least bit worried about your gun.
Oh, I'm sure he does not give a single fuck. But I've got to protect my charge, especially from this individual. So I am doing the best I can.
Okay. Then we switch to the other room, where this guy is dead, right? We kill him?
Yes.
Mhm.
Harper.
Okay.
Hector's gonna tear his head off. What's left of his head off. Just
Oh, that's
tear
right.
his
He's
head
in.
off.
Yeah, he's in torpor, and you just rip and tear the rest of his head right off. Yep, and it's done.
Okay. And then run toward the. Like I said, so I say to the other two, there were shots. There were shots down the hall. Let's get there and haul ass.
Okay. Back to the other room. So how you've been, Craig?
Where are
The
they,
both of them
Salazar?
start walking towards you guys. You
Craig's
feel
just like,
you feel the presence of Daunt just come alive in Lorraine Salazar. It becomes hard to even look at her. There's just such a powerful, intimidating presence. It will be hard for you to make any kind of attack against her, hard for you to even look at her in this state. And she's put on the
All of
Daunt.
us or just him?
No, everybody.
yeah, it's
She's put on the
All right.
Daunt power with Presence 4. This is the
So-
opposite of awe. Awe, which is what
So,
Prince
like-
James uses all the time, like draws the attention so everybody notices how fucking awesome he is. This is kind of the opposite. It pushes away attention. It's a repellent. It makes it hard to look at her and hard to notice her. Which is actually good because this bitch can do a lot of other crazy mind manipulation stuff. So it's kind of good that, she's pushing you away. But she is of the opinion that if you can't shoot him, you would probably shoot her. So this is her defense for that.
So it's a wits composure to try to defend against this.
I'm not sure.
All right.
There is a defense against it if you're going to shoot her.
Add the user's presence rating to any intimidation rolls. Attacking the user requires resolve plus composure at difficulty 2.
There you go. Yeah, you'll need
it'd
resolve
be
and
a
composure
-2?
difficulty 2 to make a shot at her. No, it's 2 is how many successes you require.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Resolve composure. So yeah, I'm putting my back up against Craig, backing him away bodily as I draw my Bowie knife, trying to stand between them.
They really don't seem that aggressive. But, I mean, yeah, they probably are. And they
I'm
are
just saying,
approaching
this
you,
is
but
my
not in an
time here.
aggressive manner, more in a look what you guys just walked into kind of manner, where they no fear, although she is giving off a small sense of fear in the fact that she put up her daunt. But if you were just reading her face, you wouldn't see it. It's only if you put 2 and 2 together that you sense that she probably did that out of a little bit of sense of fear. And then Hector and Jack come up behind you guys.
Here comes the
as
fear.
you guys are making your way backwards.
Wait, say that one more time.
As they're walking their way backwards towards the door with Craig right behind Bright. You guys are coming up on the apartment door. So you guys come in and you see them backing up towards the door. And this
Our
is
last
where
interaction-
Salazar wants to say his line that I forgot.
Sorry.
While you remember that, can I ask, like, our last interaction with this dude? I don't remember it off the top of my head.
Ask
Is
Craig,
this
'cause
like
that's his
a
origin story? I don't remember
like,
it
but
very much
we
either.
fought him
Didn't
though,
we?
right? Didn't like him and his wife chase us down the
You-
street and try to
you
kill us?
fought
And we actually
him.
fought.
You fought him and found out that Fortitude 4 guys are really, really hard to hurt.
How
I
did that
think-
end? I don't remember. Like, I vaguely remember. I'm sorry. I'm having
I
trouble
think you
remembering.
guys
'Cause I'm trying to
had
figure-
a mutual respect and just stopped fighting or some shit like that.
I think it was more of a warning, right? Like they just completely owned us, and like I remember the other guy with the shadows, he completely immobilized Hector,
This
And
was
then
the
they're like,
situation where also the werewolves were coming.
Werewolves
Because
were
this
on the way,
guy's
yeah.
friends with the werewolf pack.
yes.
How did we get out? How did we escape them? I don't remember this.
I think he pretty much let you guys escape. Oh,
Yeah,
you killed Rico. You jumped through the door and jumped through the windshield of the car and splatted Rico, which was his like
Right, I remember
low
that.
man on his totem pole of guys. And then you guys fought. Oh, she used mesmerize on you.
No, didn't she?
Okay,
like,
I remember. So
use
they
all
actually
on-
let us.
Or
So this is not
she
something like Hector
enthralled
wouldn't.
you. She enthralled somebody.
It was Jack.
It was me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Or
right.
in trance.
That's so we actually parted ways on like a we didn't this wasn't like a fight. So I guess the reason I'm asking this is Hector wouldn't run in and just attack on sight, right? He might actually try to
you
parlay.
may because it's certainly dangerous, but you're also going to recognize that this is fucking bad. This is dangerous.
And they're also Sabat too, so they're like kind of behind this whole.
Well, they're Sabat, and then they're also. At least you guys finally found a real Sabat. They had to be around.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, they're pretty much leading the attack.
So as Hector runs into the room and sees them, he kind of like he stops. So it's very obvious he's not going to attack immediately, and he just kind of says, "Oh shit," and just kind of cracks his neck a little bit from side to side. It just kind of, lets them say the next thing.
There's my stats for them if you guys want to fight them, but I think I made characters for them, so I found their character sheets. So I was like, oh, awesome, I did that.
I think what Hector's trying to signal is that he's not about to immediately attack. It's just kind of like, oh shit, what are we,
Well,
he's getting ready.
Antoine is looking at Craig as, trying to look at Craig as Bright is imposing himself between them. It's like, come with me. I can finish your training, can make you everything you've ever wanted to be. Before you met me, you were prey. Now you're the predator.
You were his toy. Don't listen to him.
No. Craig's like,
we found you chained to the wall.
Craig is just like, where are my dogs? You have literally nothing. There is nothing you have in this world but my dogs. That is literally your only value.
I remember your dogs. Where is it now? I don't even remember what I did with it. And he does use the word it, not them. Okay, you guys are all together, clustered in the entrance, and they are, as they advance, you guys are slowly falling back. And that is when you hear the howl.
Son of a bitch.
Like,
you don't see it.
Is it a dog howl or is it a...
You don't see it. No, this is not a dog howl. This is a wolf
good.
howl, and is not from very far away at all.
Fucker.
So, are we close to the exterior of the building? Like, if everybody wanted to do an action jump out the window, could they?
Yes. Well, I mean, you do an action fucking running and jumping out the window. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You'll be jumping out the window where the guy climbed up the wall. Or you could also, there's a window inside the apartment, but the longer you wait, the more the Salazars are in between you and that window. But, I mean, you could go for it there. Either way, it's a 4-story fall. And you do not know where the werewolf is. It didn't sound like it's, like, on you. It sounds like it's maybe 100, maybe 150 yards away. But there's a point to its howl. So you shouldn't be expecting to see only one. At least not after 2 minutes. Now you see a stroke of fear go across Salazar's face. Probably the same one going
really?
across all of you guys' face. We got to get the fuck out of
Okay,
here.
so that's good. That's good. That's what's telling. All right. So as we both hear that, and Hector realizes that Salazar is just as afraid of it as us. Like I was part of my initial wondering was like, is this his buddy?
Is this his buddy? Yeah. No, this does not
But
look like it's his buddy. Or if it is,
yeah.
he doesn't know it.
Okay. So I'm like kind of as these guys are backing out of the room, I put myself in between them and the rest of the group, right? But I'm also kind of backing toward the door, and I kind of say to him, I go,
As long as Bright's in front of Craig, he's willing to let you go ahead.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I just like Hector's role is going to be the tank normally, so I wouldn't like if you guys are backing out, I'm going to keep, I'm going to keep.
So
I'm in the front of the group. So.
He takes the lead from Bright. Still, still everybody's backing up, and I think he's still backing up too. But you move to insert yourself in front of Bright so that you're the one that's in the way.
Yeah, and I say once we hear that howl, I look at Salazar and I go, "Let's do this another time."
Most certainly.
All right.
And
let's get the fuck out of here.
And he looks at his wife and he says, "We gotta get out. We gotta get the fuck out of here."
See you later. Let's all dip. So we got to dip.
Okay. What do you guys do?
All our shenanigans go out the window when werewolves show.
Yeah.
I thought we were fucked. I thought it was like we were good. For a second, I thought it was like we had to fight these assholes without, and then worry about wolf reinforcements.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought Bright was going to eat it right there.
Yeah.
So I go so I say to everybody, let's go for the window. I'm out first. Same drill as the watchtower.
Your phone goes off. Everybody's phone goes off. Just a text.
All right. The text.
Yep.
All right. I'm pulling mine out while we're going for the window.
Okay. Everybody that actually looks at your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Party at Noche Vita.
Which one's Noche Vita?
Oh, let's go party.
Is that the one where the motel is?
No, Noche Vita is...
No, that's
Baron
Goldman's
Vincent's
place. Oh, Vincent.
That's Vincent.
It's Vincent's court, I guess. It's where the city anarchs are based out of.
Where's our car? I forgot where. Like where's our van? Or we don't even have a van.
Where's my car?
It's kind of parked out. Yeah, where's my car? Where's your car, dude? It's parked like probably 20 feet from the rear exit of the building on the first floor. You guys are on the fourth floor, but I mean, other than Bright, you're all vampires, so you're not gonna die.
I'm gonna catch everybody anyway.
Make a nice soft pile for me to fall on.
Yeah. So Hector will go out the window first.
Okay. Do you have soaring leap?
I do.
Okay, yeah, you don't have no problem. You just, superhero land.
Yep. And now I turn around to catch everybody.
Okay.
I don't feel good about it, but I want everybody else out first.
Okay. So Jack is facing down the hallway with his gun out, making sure the Salazars aren't coming up on you.
Yeah, or anything.
Bright would be that would be Bright's job.
Okay.
He's got to be one of the last ones out anyway.
Yeah, you're both doing it. The Salazars are leaving they leave the apartment and go the other way, away from the window. They're going towards the stairs. And they're going at kind of like not the running pace that you guys took, but they're walking pretty briskly. Like they don't want to be embarrassed and run away like weak little pussies.
Like pups.
But they're not taking their sweet time either. So
I'm just hauling ass. Like, is this a thing? Like, should we have not? Is this like something we should know better that we don't do?
Well, no. I mean, you guys aren't very courtly vampires, so you don't have to worry about the saving of face. You never learned any of that shit. Antoine doesn't know too much of that crap either, but his wife is like the friggin' Toreador queen of the Sabbat, so yeah.
Yeah. As long as I'm doing my job, I don't have to look good doing it.
Or are you peeing yourself?
I'd like to say he's got composure, but I'm willing to roll it if we
I don't
want to
think
push it.
I don't think he. I mean, this is probably one of the more dangerous situations he's been in, but he's been in some. So, he's doing okay.
Yeah.
So, like, are we gonna get in trouble for like breaking the masquerade by jumping out a building and Hector
I
catching us?
don't think that's the big part of the problem right now.
Yeah.
Worry.
Okay. So,
I could look around and see if there's anybody
We saw people jump out the fourth story of a building and land it.
Well, one guy landed, and then he turned around and caught everybody else. Yeah, I'm not going to make any rules. You guys, I mean, maybe some of you with bad athletics fucking stumble your way out the window, but he still catches you.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe not everybody has a very graceful jump out the window, but he catches everybody. You guys are on the ground.
Immediately.
Okay, so you
God
go
bless
running
the
around to
ground.
the back of the building, get in your car,
Hell yeah.
and you're headed to
Yeah.
Noche Vida.
Yeah, and I'm gonna reload. I only used 2 rounds, but still want to reload.
Okay.
And actually, I'm gonna go inside me. I can use self.
So, as you guys are running to your car, you see it jumping from the roof of the building next door onto the roof of the building you just jumped out of. You see it. 10-foot tall, gray furred, claws ready to kill all of you.
You think they're ready to help?
Hey, let's work together and kill these shovelheads. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not saying that. I'm jumping into. Wait, who's got the keys to the car?
Oh, me. I'm driving.
Wait a second.
I was just gonna say, like, honestly, it's probably not a bad idea to just leave them. Like, I mean, I know we're leaving them anyway, but like, just leave them, and then they'll just kill the Sabat vampires that they find, and just sort of let them do that, and then just stay out.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Are these the same?
As you guys get to the car.
Oh man.
Another shovelhead is comes running out of the next door building that had the werewolf jump off of it. He comes stumbling through a window, and then he sees you and just hisses and starts charging. You guys haven't had any problem with these guys, so considering there's all of you, if you want to dispatch it real quick, you can. But the longer you stick around, the more the werewolf might notice you.
Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car.
Can I toss the keys to someone else? Say drive, and then get in passenger seat. So as we're getting in, I can aim at him and take a shot.
Yep.
I've got 3 drive. Who's got higher?
That's pretty good.
I'll take the keys from him because, yeah. I mean, really, Bright's the best to do it, but I'd still take the keys from him because I'm me.
Okay.
You just make, and I don't want to go too out of character
Bright,
here,
you
but from
know
a
you're
strategy,
a better driver than crazy ass bitch who sees floating unicorns all the time. But she wants to drive and is insisting.
But I don't want to drive with my ass again.
All right, so you let her drive. All right.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is Bright is actually a great shot. So from a moving car, you know, like we probably want him with his hands free and letting somebody else. That's something I would have brought up at some point. Is that, you know?
All right. If we're finally going officially, Bright is switching to his baby blanket pseudo silver rounds.
Okay. Jessica gets in the car, and as you look up and take a glance, you see someone. You see an invisible vampire charging at the guy who is charging at you guys from the side.
Oh, I think we were
He's being
moving.
An invisible vampire?
No. That's what Jessica sees.
That would be what I would see, right?
Yes, that's what Jessica.
What does he look like? Does he look familiar?
Looks familiar. That's
Who is it?
Mahira Basha without her burqa, without her. And behind her, walking at just as casual a pace as Antoine Salazar, is her sire, Iskander. Probably the most dangerous person in the city that's not Sabat. And he has been Sabat multiple times.
Sucks to be them. God.
All right, so yeah, let's get in the car. Watch it. Be careful with your shots, because there's one of us ish who's gonna take out that vampire for us. Just let's keep it distracted.
I just want to take one shot as I'm getting in the car.
Okay.
So if Hector's seeing Jack like about to do that, and we're like, hold the fuck up! You don't want to attract the werewolf. Let's get the fuck out of here.
It's really fast to squeeze the trigger. But let's see. Why don't both of you guys roll a die? Both of you guys roll one die, and if Hector rolls faster, he was able to mention it before you got your shot pulled. If Jack rolls higher, then the shot goes off.
Fuck, I forgot where to find. Okay, here it is.
Who rolled the 3? It doesn't say. It just has like a.
That's me.
Okay.
I rolled the 3.
D6, right?
D10. Everything is
no,
D10.
Oh, D10. D10. Yeah. Why was I thinking 6? Sorry, my fault.
It's the same. Roll again. Rollies.
Roll again.
Oh man.
Yeah. Sorry.
So I go to stop him, but he's too fast.
He's too fast. I mean, all it takes is a squeeze of the trigger. He had
an
hour. Right, take
he
your
squeezes
shot.
the trigger right as I say, wait.
Yeah, exactly. Take your shot. Wits and firearms.
Oh, I already shot. 3
did you?
success.
Okay, yeah, 3 successes. I can make a roll for him. He only rolls 4. The guy in the middle was the better one. He rolled 5 for his physical dice. This guy rolls 4. Wow, that's pretty good. You got 3. So you both got 3.
Yeah.
So you miss unless you want to spend a willpower. And then if you spend the willpower, I'm not even going to make you roll it because
I'll spend the
3
willpower.
dice, and that's going to be enough. So yeah, you take your shot. It hits him, and then he gets hit from the side by Mahira, and she appears to you guys as she impacts him. And then she pulls out. She's got like a Kapesh knife, which is like 18 inches. And she sinks it into him as she takes him to the ground. And you guys are loading up in the car.
Hector screams out to her, yells out to her, like loud enough for her to hear, but again, trying to not be too loud to where he's a werewolf. Get in the car.
I heard it. Get the hell out of here. How big is your car? Because you guys are already trying to fit 6 people, 7 people.
I drive a sedan.
6 people. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say we are gonna clown car.
Yeah, we can clown car.
Right
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
well,
we can clown car.
She's coming, and behind her you see someone come out of invisibility. Also, just like as you watch, he just appears. Like you suddenly notice him. He wasn't invisible. You just didn't notice him, and now you do. And he comes running up and he says, "In the car." And the 2 of them climb in the car, and you guys are clown carning this shit. And then Jessica takes off, and the shovelhead is not dead, but he is, he's getting back up, and he hisses and screams at you guys.
All I care.
The wolves will finish him. I'm not worried about that.
Right, exactly. Okay, Jessica, get the hell out of here. Drive roll. Let's do.
Okay, considering I have no drive skills still.
Wits and drive, so
all right,
just wits.
Just wits. Hold on, I was just pulling my thing back up because I closed it to look at the picture. Here's my wits. I got 2 wits.
I mean,
If it doesn't let you do it, you did it. You did it fine. 1 success. That's all you needed. You peel out and it screeches. That's what I wanted. If you roll 2 successes, you weren't going to peel out and screech and maybe draw attention. But you peel out, screeches, and the car is going. Chugga, 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 chugga. It's not made to hold this much weight. But you're
That's
going.
the biggest mosquito I've ever seen.
What's the biggest what?
Sorry, mosquito. Like, oh, damn.
Okay.
It's called a scrab. Thank you very much.
It's a scrap. All right. So Jessica's driving. There are people on the street screaming and running away from this area. There are cars peeling out, and it's a chaotic mess.
Please don't hit them.
The scrab.
You also still see these things all over everybody as they're running away. And the tentacles coming out from the big ones that are floating up above. Okay. And you guys are headed to Noche Vita. Let's get another wits plus nothing roll out of Jessica to see if she can get out of the chaotic mess that is downtown. And then it'll just be normal driving from there. If you roll 0 successes, you crash into a fire truck.
Really?
Yeah. Doesn't that sound fun?
Please not be head on.
No, it'll be a parked fire truck. Like she's gonna fail to dodge around some people and hit the fire truck.
This is Mila Sire in the car with us too.
Yes. And Milo
yeah, this is the one that-
Sire is in the car.
Yeah, this is the one that Hector likes.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, so how you been?
Jessica, roll me 2 dice. Roll me wits.
How you?
I mean,
Roll
aside from
2
all
wits.
this,
Yep, 2 wits.
All right. Second attribute, none,
Yeah, none.
because I don't have drive.
Hey!
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh,
It was
About to get
close.
fun in here.
It was close, and with that beast, you would have hit that fire truck hard and then had something bad happen. But no. No, you only needed 1. You didn't run over anybody. It was close. You had to come to a couple of stops as people went running. Help! Help! And screaming. But you don't see any actual anybody chasing them. Like there aren't shovel heads running through the street. At least not anymore. Between cops and you guys and the fucking werewolves. Okay, and you guys are headed to Noche Vita. You get on the freeway and are driving out that way. When you get there, it is on fire.
Oh.
Party.
There's a fire truck. And there's a couple of cop cars. But it is on fire. And that's where
Hector
we're going to
says, this
stop.
party looks like it sucks.
Yeah, this party looks like it sucks. That's where we're going to stop.
How on fire is the fire?
That's one hot party. Are you kidding?
It's
Like, we're
not
not
like a
gonna-
raging inferno. You guys could still go in there, but it might be getting worse. It might not be getting better. You don't know from this position. But it's, vampires don't want to go in there. Fucking human don't want to go in there. But you're still capable of going in there. The
Yeah, I was
vampires are
gonna
going to have
say,
to make a
dude.
roll with a 3 difficulty on their willpower or run away like little Craigs.
Oh, speaking of which, I was gonna ask the werewolf that they saw was that the werewolf that we experienced one of the werewolves we experienced at the park?
Make me an intelligence and awareness roll.
That would be very hard to tell.
Yeah, make me an
Yeah, well, that's
intelligence and awareness roll.
That's a good question, though.
Oh, what are you saying? All werewolves look alike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's more along the lines of how well
You
did the
can't
original
tell.
werewolves
You needed 4.
imprint on them, and
Oh, all right. Well, what the fuck?
Oh, you couldn't even do it
I
with
was
3
gonna
dice.
say
No.
at that point, Bright only saw targets. He would not have recognized them.
There was a gray furred werewolf amongst them. It could be him. You have a better chance of recognizing him in his human form than you do recognizing him in his Krynos form. So.
Maybe if he was close to smell him, he'd be able to know.
All right, so that's where we're stopping. You guys pull up to Noche Vita. It's on fire. What's your plans? I mean, are you guys going to continue to go try and save Vincent? Or are you going to be like, this is a bad party, and maybe we should go to the other one? I mean, what do I plan?
yeah,
I'm not running into a fire.
maybe we should check out James's party.
Let's
I'm
go
sort
to
of
James's
wanting
party
to go
instead.
try to help him so that we can like.
Yeah. I know somebody needs to message Emily and say, is it too late for James's party?
I'm gonna text her
Because
back and say,
Noche Vita party sucks.
I vote to try to help the Anarchs because I feel like if we can, then it'll help like tie everybody back together.
bro, we can't run into a fucking burning building though. This is a bad. I'm texting Emily. The roof is on fire.
Yeah, but we could probably circle around back.
Oh shit! That's the response. Oh shit!
Emily wasn't aware this party's on fire, guys. I don't think it's a smart idea to fucking run
And
in
it was
there. But
so lit.
if you want to observe,
I mean, well, it's been like 30 minutes since she texted you. So.
I like to expect this party's lit. Let's go to this party's too lit. Go to the other party.
You get it. Well, I didn't have this one planned, so I don't have a page for it. You get a text back that Goldman is on his way to James's party.
Oh, we need to go there.
All right.
It sounds like because fuck.
You get
It sounds like
second response after that says, "I think."
Fun.
I mean, what? I'm against going in this fire. I mean, if you guys want to try to observe,
maybe you can
and see
save
if there's
everybody.
I hear the Goldman news. I changed my mind.
Oh, you want to?
All
Okay,
right.
so everybody heading to James.
So
Everybody on
Bright
board?
says we got triage. I'd say go with what you can save. This is a little late here.
Can we at least circle around back and just...
Iskander says, "Let me out here. You go with them." "Yes, sire," Mahira says, and he gets out of the car.
Well, that
Hector, I'll ask him. What's the plan here, though, Chief? Do you need our backup or what?
No, I got it. You guys go save the prince.
Let's be fucking heroes.
Roger that. Let's go.
Okay, and that's where we'll stop. You guys are on your way to the party at James's house, which has been going on for like an hour.
That would be such a long fight.
Yeah.
At vamp speed, yeah.
The vamps don't get that tired, fortunately.
Yeah, and like if we're talking, if it was D&D terms, that's like 6 seconds per round. That's like
Well, I mean,
600 rounds or something.
They're vampires, so they take
real
breaks
life
and stuff. They take breaks. They have to talk every turn.
In real life, I mean, think about a UFC fight.
You got to remember the what etiquette battles.
Yep, they're having etiquette battles.
Yeah.
Yes, they're totally
Dance
having
offs.
etiquette battles.
Yeah, they're
Suckers
still
got
like in the
served.
appetizer phase of the fight.
Yeah, they're posing.
It's just continual posing as they get closer and closer. But
Okay,
Posturing,
everybody
come on.
gets an experience. Oh my god.
XD.
Nobody died yet. Though you could
I'm
have.
Oh.
still surprised.
Oh, I was certain Bright was about to eat it.
Yeah,
He was
Oh,
about
by
to
the
thought it
way,
might
I
have.
was gonna tell you.
When you took that shot, I was like, should I just let this happen? It'll be cool.
I was like, oh, here's the BBEG. I've got one job. So,
Don't worry, your chance is still coming.
I'm sure.
By the way, I went ahead and set up Scry the Soul, but I didn't assign that extra point to Outspecs because I wanted to let you know before I took the 15 points away from my experience.
Yep, you're good.
Okay. Minus 15.
Anyone else
Maybe
want
I
to buy
should put-
anything? Go ahead, because we probably only have 2 to 3 sessions left of the story.
What can I get with 2 points?
Nah.
Drive.
A basic skill.
Nothing.
Oh, I mean, we're gonna come back to these characters at some point, right? Or
Yes.
is it?
Yeah.
If
Probably.
they survive.
If they survive.
Well, we might use it like in a. I think he said that it would be like a break sometimes between Hunter and Five Rings.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
I've
think
only
we're
got
gonna do,
6
we're probably only
experience.
going to
So.
do one story of Hunter because Hunter is not very impressive.
Yeah.
But it'll be fun. It's gonna be.
It'll be
It's gonna
fun.
be a hell of a lot of
Blaze
fun.
of
I just
glory.
don't see like this grand epic campaign coming out of it.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a hell of a story, and we might even come back to it and like let's do a Hunter story again, you know. But as far as actually running this kind of story where there's shit going in the background and who the fuck do we trust and who's the real bad guy and you know all this crap, that doesn't happen in Hunter.
Well, except for like occasionally the what do you call the big ones?
Campaigns?
Orgs, the big organizations.
Oh yeah,
like that's kind of about it.
Well, yeah, but the entire point of Hunter is like we're gonna burn out and take out as many as we can, but there's no doubt we're gonna burn out.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll definitely be fun. I just don't really see like a huge campaign coming out of it. But it'll be fun, and every once in a while, when we feel like it, we'll go and jump back in there. And the same with Vampire too. So.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, everybody's experience is up to date.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Anybody have anything you want to say or talk about or congratulate someone on before I shut this?
I really
Congratulations on not dying anybody.
Yeah.
I really wish I went to talk to Valentina about the werewolves because I feel like I could have had more information if I had just done that.
I mean, you could have. You spent some time with her.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the main thing he was
all
curious about
this whole
was
thing happened really like it's only been what 2 nights since you guys had your little werewolf problem in the park. I think this has only been like 2 nights. So yeah, you haven't really had a chance
things
after
escalated
that.
quickly.
Yeah, that's.
I guess there was one thing that like Hector was kind of waiting for Jessica to bring it up, but would have. I mean, I think he would have eventually, if nobody else brought it up, he would have asked. Is it Iskander and
Mahira?
what's the other? Yeah, Mahira. He would have asked them like, what do you guys know about scarabs? Have you ever encountered these things before?
Yeah,
the
you can
big
ask
crab
in the car.
things?
The
Yeah.
what? Scarabs?
Is he talking about the scrabs?
Scrabs. Sorry. Scarabs another word.
Yeah, it would have been a good idea to ask.
I know a
Iskander
little bit about. Iskander says scrabs. No, scarabs are a beetle in Egypt.
Oh, my bad. I was talking about these some weird ass crabs.
I don't know what a scrab is. No.
Have you guys ever heard of mind controlling crabs?
Mind controlling ethereal crabs
Oh,
that
that's the
have
other.
squid heads
No, they glance at
and
each other,
tentacles.
and you can Jessica with her legendary level of insight can practically hear them saying to each other with their glance, Malkavians are crazy. And so they glance at each other, and then Mahira just nods her head. No, I've never heard anything about that.
Mouths will be mouths.
Nobody trusts the Malkavian when they see weird shit.
Save you guys a lot of trouble if you could figure it out. Just saying.
You're not seeing them anymore. Even
Yeah.
over here by the by the on fire gentleman's club, you don't see it.
Okay.
You only saw it downtown.
I mean, it might have seemed like a little more bullshit to me if I hadn't witnessed two human women. If I hadn't witnessed a human woman with a knife just randomly stabbing people.
Yeah. Well, all they were. I mean, I'll tell you out of character. All they were Lorena Salazar's mesmerize. Don't let anybody leave or enter this building. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, I thought that they were spirits, and that's what the werewolves were there for. Because you know how.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That
you
these
guys,
are a whole.
That would have been my guess.
She is seeing the Banes from as downtown is being blighted. So
the werewolves are there for that.
Yeah, the werewolves are there for that. Plus, you know, the fucking shovelheads too.
Yeah, that would have been my guess out of character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the werewolves are got a job to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good you guys got out of there once you heard them, because you might not be top target as far as you think, but they can't tell one of you from the other. So, yeah.
Well, there goes our plan to be like, hey guys, perfect time to team up and fight these shovelheads. Let's be friends.
I wonder. I wish Craig was got like someone look for the fur at the park, because part of him wants to see if maybe those werewolves will go after the ones that Salazar is, if he had like some of their fur, but I don't know if that would work. Plus, it's too late now.
If you had some of whose fur?
Yeah.
If you had some
Salazar,
of the can of worms guy's fur?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think it was.
Sorry about that.
That was a different.
I really am sorry about that. I'm like, that's what Bright would have done, you know. And I'm like, I'm screwing up the monologue, and I feel terrible about it. But this is what he would do.
No, I didn't have an argument. It fit. Yep. This guy's dead.
All right. Well,
Werewolves
I gotta
kill
go
him.
pee. I've been holding it for since 8:30. Wow, I'm kind of amazed.
It's
okay, but yeah,
9:10.
You guys have a good one.
Yep. Have a good one. Okay,
right.
let's stop recording. Anybody have anything you want to say to our fan?
Ignore my pee comment. I didn't know we were still recording.
It's memorialized on YouTube forever.